The Travellers is a proper Irish group. We are the proper Irish people of Ireland. We are from genetic. We do know that. We are the proper Irish people.
It's like how are the animals part of your culture? I mean, what do the animals mean to you? Like, you know,
Animals means a lot to us, to be honest with you. Because since I was growing up, I was only a child. We had animals. My father had them. It's back to our generation. It's just like the Indians, the way their tribe. It's like the Americans, the way they were treated before. That's the exact same thing the way we're getting treated with the council and the government. So it's about time the government get after arses and do something for us, to be honest with you. It's all about our culture. The council and the government, they're trying to take away that from us, which that's going to happen for them. We can come in here, take our animals, we can come back, buy more, bring them back in. They're not going to get best of us. So,
did you grow up in a caravan or did you grow up in a house?
I grew up when I was younger. When I was up to about probably 7, I was in a caravan. My father got a job in Dublin County Council, moved into the house, and that's where we began then, from the house in Dublin.
So you're from Dublin?
Yeah, out in Tala, Brookfield.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dublin.
And how did you get to Clonmel then?
How did I get to Clonmel? My wife, I met my wife through a wedding, my sister's wedding, and we were going with each other. We must have been 15 years going with each other before we got married.
Wow. And was it love?
Yeah.
Love for a sight.
And is it dangerous here being so
It's
near
very,
the road?
very dangerous. We have a railway track, as you can see, right up the back here. Right up the back. And also, there's a main road here at the front here. If a child run out that gate, there's no safety, because you can see the cars coming There's no safety there, because the child can be killed stone dead there. There's no safety whatsoever here,
At what age, is this a stupid question, but at what age did you realise you were a traveller? That you were different? Or are you different? Do you feel different?
Well, we do feel different because of our animals and our culture. I know that. I was brought up with that since I was only a child. So that's where I knew, about 12, 11, I knew it was different because we used to keep chickens at the time. I used to love chickens, I was only small. And dogs like that. So I knew there was something different in. When I used to go with my friend, I had a friend in school, Thomas Mars. And I used to go over to his place. And I knew he'd no animals, so I knew I was different in. Hello.
Here's Ned. Come on, Ned.
Goodbye, Ned. Mind yourself.
Do you have any questions about settled people?
No questions about certain people. A lot of them is very nice people I know, but a lot of them is very discrimination towards travellers, to be honest with you. A lot of them is discrimination towards travellers. A lot of them is very, I train in Tipperary Town with a fella called Chris Toomey, very, very nice. His wife even, lovely people. But a lot of them is very, very anti-social against travellers, discriminate them and that.
And what is that? Is that a feeling? Is it a look? It
can cut you with a look and a feeling, Sure, do you get the raw flesh off here if they could, to be honest with you? Behind your back, they'd love to stab you. That's the way I feel about them, to be honest.
Do you think that traveller culture is going to die out or be?
No, because we're not going to live it die out. We're going to fight for our rights and our culture. So we don't want our culture to die out. Our culture is our culture, as simple as that. It's just like the government. It's just, I'd put it like this, it's just like a settled person going into the house. But they want to keep what they want to keep. It's just the same way with us. We want to keep what we want to keep. What we know is our right and our culture for to keep it. And council and government is trying to take that from travellers. And this was caused a lot of suicides with young people over it. A lot of young people, say maybe 16, 17, maybe 40, 30s, 35s. A lot of travel people have committed suicide over these things. It's all about pressure. It's the government and the council that's putting pressure upon young people.
Suicide has always been a big thing in your community. Young men.
Suicide. My brother was only 29 that much and he committed suicide. Again. So it was. So it's back, it's down my family, it's in my family for years. My father, my 2 uncles committed suicide as well, for any young men again. So.
Is that typical?
Yeah. It's pressure. A lot of men can't handle it when they get it, pressure. They can't handle it.
Thank you, Michael.
There's a lot of young men can't handle pressure, you see. The women which, in the traveller community, a lot of them is stronger. Maybe few of them commit suicide, but not as much as the men. Because a lot of the men is weaker. They can't handle much pressure or stress. It takes whatever it does to the brain, or switches the brain around. They can't, when they get so much pressure and that, it just illuminates the brain and that's it.
Wow.